I'm sitting there like, man, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of Ask Mathis. I'm your host, Reggie Mathis, and rocking with me is my brother, Wild Man Teddy T, a.k.a. Baron Theo Mound-builder. What it do, sir?
We's in the house. What's happening?
Chilling, man. Just watching gangster Nino Breeze, boy. St. Petersburg's most dangerous. Most dangerous one-man army.
Watch him.
I'm trying to tell you, man, if those of you who do not know, a man was supporting the home team, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, at the game, walking up with his companion, and some buddies out there gambling, which is you see that happening at Hard Rock. I mean, it's a lot that happens inside, like as far as in the tailgate, but on the sidewalk, I don't know if they would go for that. But apparently,
different.
Apparently in Tampa,
the parking lot, because that's probably a parking lot that's like in Jacksonville on Florida Avenue. They have a parking lot that's all, but it's mostly, that's where whites park there, but it's in a black neighborhood. You know what I mean? It's
in
black.
Tampa?
And no, in Jacksonville, it's the same way. So they got the parking. They just got extra parking where people park, because it looks like that. See how the tree, and they already set up in the park already, so that's how they are in Jacksonville, like that same way.
Well, so you mean brother, he don't have a parking pass?
I mean, they have a park. Well, no, yeah, people, not everybody park at the stadium.
Bro, we talking celebrity with
you see, that's
hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of.
You see that grass?
Motion.
You see that grass?
Hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of motion.
No, that ain't at the stadium right now. That's
no. Hold on now. Hold on.
We can look at the grass and see that.
All right, let's watch the video, man, and we'll come back and give our commentary, man. But Nino Breeze, man, Rick Ross, new artist out of St. Petersburg. Y'all got his song. I like the song. I'm the type of always got some motion.
I like the new single too. He got a little something.
Hey, I remember he was saying like he got a feature from Kodak back in the day for like $1,500 to show like he been doing this for a minute, because that's not the price. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Oh, I ain't even say no. I ain't say nothing because I wasn't watching. No, I wasn't watching, so I'm not vouching for that.
I'm gonna give you 10 for the first. Bro, I'm gonna get up out of here. I just said it right now. Turn it over. If it's there, I'm gonna get.
No.
Give my shoes. No, you lost it.
No.
You said you wanted to do this for your TikTok, bro. I'm gambling content.
No.
Nigga, I told you, bro. Give him my shit. Real talk, bro. Give him my shit, bro. Give him my shit. We gambling. No, I'm not gambling. I was never gambling.
You said this for TikTok.
You can slide it.
You said you wanted to
get to the action. And you can mute the sound, but you can see what's going on. My man walks away and say, "I'll be right back." Now, how many people gonna let somebody leave when they say, "I'll be right back"? Maybe y'all millennials, maybe y'all different.
You got to take everything off.
From where maybe y'all different from where I grew up, Teddy, but nobody about to tell me I'm gonna be right back.
That's when you clear the premises.
You know what I mean? You either clear it or you not gonna leave. We got you. Wow, what you gotta leave for? We got you right here. Like not all that.
They ain't show the scrap.
You gotta slide it one more time.
No, ain't no slide.
Oh, I sent you a couple of them.
It started, but it
I sent you a couple of them, man. Some that had different vantage points.
they had the different points out there.
Yeah, man. I had to send them different vantage points, and I sent it today, so it'll be one of the most recent one, man. But bro, I am seeing this thing on NBA YoungBoy, man. The more I learn, the more I'm just fascinated.
Oh yeah,
that NBA YoungBoy, he's a phenomenon, bro. He's a phenomenon.
There goes one you just passed right there. That's the same one.
That's the same one. So you gotta probably keep it coming.
Yeah, NBA YoungBoy, he's they say he has a cult following.
Oh, that's old. That's one. Oh, I sent that. So I don't know how they come into your system, but it had basically, man, it was like some NWA, WWE, where they just smashing. Yeah, they just
they took it off already.
Bro, they on there smashing folding chairs on them, but Buddy down there handling his business. That's man. I'm going to buy me some Nino Brown Breeze.
Nino Breeze.
I'm going to buy me some Nino Breeze today.
Going to get in
today, bro. I got the yeah. Come on now, bro, they don't wait. They don't wait. No, that's him. Maybe you can slide it. That's his explanation, which you know, he his face was definitely took a loss. His face took a little loss because it was he's saying, man, 7 of them beat him. They're taking it off. Now, why is homeboy, like, was his homeboy must have, you know, because how you watch all them dudes?
They go, bah!
How you watch all them dudes, man, just sitting there, Buddy just sitting there, just bamming time.
One more time.
Hey, is that not the walk that the guy had, the other Rick Ross casualty had in Canada? That walk off, like that stumble walk off.
Let's get out of here.
That's kind of almost gunplay-ish too. After the 56.
Oh man.
So what is that? Is that a common denominator?
Oh man, what you put together there, Mathis?
I'm just saying, man. His people, he gets some real ones. They survive. You know, look, any confrontation that you survive was a lesson, because everybody ain't surviving them. You know, so shout out Nino Breeze, man. Shout out Nino Breeze. I think he just probably gained at least 10,000 fans.
Yeah,
you know, at least 10,000 fans.
He probably came up.
I'm gonna go get. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get. I'm gonna get his old album. I'm feeling like Chris Rock right now.
He probably got booked in Polk County this weekend.
Yeah, definitely, and them dudes gonna be there. Cause you know how people know the people who he was dealing with.
That's right.
And you know they not gonna have a choice but to show up, and they got to show up deeper.
Yep.
So, but your boy right here, man, Cash Patel, man, he just did you see any of the hearings last week, man?
No.
So, bruh, he had 2 bad days. So he testified first in front of the Senate Judiciary Committee. Then he testified the following day in front of the House Judiciary Committee. Like, they don't even pretend. And I think for some people, they cool with that, because a lot of politics was just theater. Like, you see the folks go out there and it look like they saying what you want them to say.
Right.
You might not get the results that you want, but it seems like they out there saying what you want them to say. You know, and you know, it's like, yeah, man, something's gonna happen, but don't nothing happen. You know, so Buddy right here just up there, just basically, if you're on my team, then, you know, in law school we called it softballs. You know, you get tossed a softball question, like when you're doing moot court or mock trials. You know, there's you know, a softball is something where you know what the person's position is, and you cue it up, an alley-oop, so they can 360 slam it, dunk it in.
Right.
Exactly. You're right on point, exactly as you say. Whatever. So on the softball, and then on the other side, it's just you don't remember nothing that the other folks is asking. And I guess the most telling thing is he was asked about Dylan Roof. the South Carolina murderer who killed the people in the church, at prayer service.
Right.
He said he ain't know, he wasn't familiar. The FBI director, bro, he said I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar. They're like, bro, you the. But then
nobody hit me
but
today.
then there's no civility. They start talking to him, say, man, you are the least qualified FBI director in history.
In history.
Ain't
that who Trump just put in?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so Buddy just like, because he's never been in the FBI, and he's never been a U.S. attorney. So he's never served in the Department of Justice. He's never been in law enforcement.
Oh my God.
So that's the Buddy that we got running the stuff. And also, with the Charlie Kirk investigation, he announced that 2 people was in custody.
Right.
2 suspects was in custody.
Yeah, 2 people
weren't
of
the
interest.
people.
They were just people of interest, they called them.
That weren't the people. When have we seen FBI ever do that? Tell me. FBI, I've never seen the FBI do that, bro. FBI don't make mistakes like that. We have to wait as the public. We have to wait until they verify and confirm everything. Like, these dudes want to go to Twitter, they want to go to X, they want to go to Truth Social, they want to do all that. They want to go to TikTok. Everything. Before they even get the information. And then Buddy he started bragging. It's like, hold on, how you bragging that, this was a, he acting like this is like John Wilkes Booth, the man that killed Abraham Lincoln, in the theater. And like jumped out, escaped, jumped on the horse and, docked the mud, patched him up. And, he was on the run for a minute. This ain't that. We got cameras everywhere. There was 3,000 college kids on a college campus. Bro, there was cameras everywhere. So how you bragging that, we got, record time? What you talking about? Record time? Don't we have a whole series called The First 48? Which is like, you need to solve this in the first 48 hours or the chances of you catching the person significantly decreases. Yeah. So, Buddy coming out there with all this crazy talk, and I'm watching the press conference, man. Shout out to the governor of Utah, man. Republican governor of Utah. He got a future, man. He, in my opinion, he has a future in my Republican Party. But I don't know if that's, what I mean, because Mitt Romney is part of my Republican Party.
Right.
And so
I just think those guys, they get smutting because they got too much going on. They're worried about, not really worried about, but their priorities are global warming and things like that, the things that the real money people don't want, so they kind of get snubbed, to keep them on the low.
Yeah, because this is straight grift. Like, the country is being robbed. The country is being looted right now, man. Like, straight up being looted before our very eyes, man. Like, straight up being looted. And we just sitting there. I was watching, I think I may have sent it to you, Step. I was watching the BBC, and the BBC in Parliament, is talking about, like, we don't want to be America. Like, they just straight up, bro. And I don't recall seeing that. Where they basically, saying that the guy who's the current prime minister is like Farage. It's like Farage wants this to be like Trump. Farage wants this, that. Like, and then they just start, bro, when you see somebody else start going through the issues and the problems that we have here, I know the effect it had on me. I want to play it to see the effect, if any, that it has on y'all, bro, because it's really like, you know, to see somebody else talk about our country, and they not lying.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about guns. They're talking about school shootings. They're talking about, they was like, and Farage wants us to look like this. And Farage wants us to look like that. And they talk about healthcare. And it was just like, you know, folks going broke in America because they can't afford it, or, you know, or the bills are too high. But Farage wants us to, you know, rock like this, rock like that. So, you know, this whole, yes, sir.
Did you see where he just signed where companies will have to pay H1B?
Oh, they would cut it down to $1 million.
I thought it's supposed to be $100,000 every year.
Well, I don't know about that, but what I did hear is that $5 million special visa, like, they just cut it because there was already $1 million one. And folks was like, why we gonna do the one for $5 million when we can do the one for $1 million? So they cut it down. That's what I just heard a couple days ago. Like, they cut it down to $1 million. So this Jimmy Kimmel free speech situation, man. Shout out to the folks who mobilize, galvanize, and start canceling those subscriptions from Disney and Hulu and all that, you know, resulting in $3.87 billion, bro, overnight.
What he did?
Overnight. He didn't do nothing. He just was being, bro was just being, and he didn't ask him to do none of that, bro. Buddy got canceled because here's what happens. The Brad, the secretary of the FCC, right, Federal Communications Commission, he goes on the podcast. Now, when did that happen? But anyway, that's the new normal.
That's right.
He goes on a podcast, and he basically is like, "Yo, ABC, y'all license up for renewal. We can do it the easy way, or we can do it the hard way." And after that, ABC tells him, "Buddy, you out of here. You out of here, right? You out of here." Because after Charlie Kirk's assassination, he just told the truth. He just came out and just said what it was, and he was just like, you know, this MAGA situation and all this stuff. You know, like this is what it is. Like, it's a pit bull with lipstick. You know, like his dad, law enforcement, his parents, super MAGA, like whatever the case may be. But he was a nihilist, which is somebody who believes in nothing. You know, just like anarchy. You know, but you know, so he comes out there. He doesn't say anything about just the truth. And here's something that I thought was, I thought it was profound. Think about Minister Farrakhan. Think about Minister Louis Farrakhan, right? He's beloved by millions. Millions of predominantly African Americans. Right? But do we not understand, like, I've literally ended friendships with some of my Jewish friends simply because, like, they want you to, like, denounce him. And I'm like, man, for what? It was like, oh, well, he's anti-Semitic. I said, no, he's not. He's come out, I mean, he may be, but the statements that I've heard, I've been going to see him since 88, you know, since college. And, you know, he'd always say some things, bro, and he'd address. I remember he made me feel so uncomfortable the first time I saw him in Atlanta. And all the media, like, so the stuff that Trump is doing is not new. The first person I saw do that was Farrakhan. Farrakhan like looked up there to all the media in there, and he was like, "Until you media," and just started going off on them. And I know they were scared because, bro, you had the FOI, Fruit of Islam, you know, bringing everybody in, checking them, and doing this all, and you know, on his command, and them sitting there looking like, whoa, you know, that's a bad man down there, right? But so would we not understand, right? Would we not understand that some people might have a problem if members of the Congressional Black Caucus or Congress people went on the floor of something, you know, at his passing or whatever, because, you know, in his 80s now, at his passing, and come in and basically be like, hey, you know, we want this resolution for Honorable Louis Farrakhan, right? Do you think it would pass?
No.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. It would not pass, right? But just to make that, be able to make that statement, argument, whatnot, folks is basically canceling you for just trying to, you know, put thought in. And then I said it another way, right? I said it another way. Do we not understand, or at least, you know, my philosophy was more akin to Malcolm X. You know, when I read Autobiography of Malcolm X, you know, that was something like, you know, for me as a young high school guy, that really motivated me. You know, really motivated me. And when I, you know, went to college, like, there was a movement, there was a straight up movement, basically, Malcolm X versus Martin Luther King, Dr. King. And Malcolm X was like gaining ground, saying like, you know, that's who we should aspire to be like. More like Malcolm, less like Martin. Like that was a movement in our time, not like high school years, Public Enemy and whatnot. A lot of the stuff was like that. So I understood, you know, or at least I thought the rules were that Dr. King was lionized because his view on nonviolence. You know, he was lionized. You know, made holiday, statue, the whole nine. But Malcolm was, you know, beloved by the community, by the black community, and we didn't jump up and down because nobody in Congress or the white community at large did not come and celebrate, you know, for us or whatever. So when I look at Charlie Kirk, why don't they see it the same way? They're trying to make Charlie Kirk Martin Luther King versus Malcolm X. Some people love you, some people wasn't with what you was talking about. So why force feed it on all of us? The President of the United States is up in there, you know, goes to his funeral, which is his right, his choice, whatever, to go in there and call him a martyr, which I believe he was. I believe he was a martyr. But, you know, because anytime, you know, you get assassinated for your views, you know, your stance, that is the definition of a martyr, right? You know, but this guy that's in the White House used his death to go against everything that he stood for, because this man stood for free speech, not hate speech. So why, after this man passed, does our Attorney General Pam Bondi come out there talking about, you know, we're going to go after hate speech. We're going to start targeting individuals, you know, and it's like, what happened to the independence of the Justice Department? Like, using the Justice Department as if you are a wing of the president, man, and that's an arm of the president, man, and that's nuts, and that's crazy. And there's more to come because Buddy ain't gonna stop. Because we got the continuing resolution, the debt ceiling is back. You know, they keep kicking the can, and so back in March, they kicked it to September, and guess where we are? We in September.
That's right.
We got to deal with it again, and now your boy Chuck Schumer, who caught it back in March, you know, when he decided to support the continuing resolution to prevent the shutdown, now we back, and he's like, I think he's recalculating now. I think he's saying, well, maybe a shutdown wouldn't be so bad. I don't agree with a shutdown because with a shutdown, that gives Buddy more power. That gives him more power. And, you know, y'all think we don't like it right now. Buddy about to, he gonna get more power, man. This dude.
What was he doing today at the
UN? Lecturing the people and telling them they're mad because France, the UK, and over 100 other countries recognize Gaza.
Yes.
They recognize Gaza, you know, and, you know, basically as a sovereign state, which, you know, Trump is like, that's bad. You know, he lecturing the world. Like, Trump is lecturing the world. This man standing up there, a 34th time convicted felon, sexual assaulter, proven based on jury verdicts that were affirmed. You know, over $100 million they had to pay the one lady from the plane, and then defamation to follow, and they hit him again. And he's up there lecturing the world on, you know, like, it was a bad thing that happened October 7th. But anybody that knows, bruh, who's left in Gaza? Who's left to fight? Who's left to fight, man? Because they saw that the senior leadership wasn't even in Gaza. They were over in Doha. They over in Qatar. So who's back in? Who back in Qatar? Put it in power or BMF perspective. Put it in power or BMF terms, Teddy. Who back in? Who's back in? Who back in Israel in Gaza on the strip? Which ones of them? Who are they? Cause it ain't Meech.
It ain't Meech and Terry.
It ain't Meech and Terry. They not there.
It's the offsets. BMF Plus.
It ain't there.
It's the Plus crew.
Yeah, it's not them. It might be the Moors.
They done came back.
It might be the Moorish guys.
They done came back on them. St. Louis came back.
Yeah, man. So, shout out to Coco, man. Coco getting that busy, man. $2 million a year to fly on Emirates and, you know, to basically come and do something. You know, they showing you, bro, that they printing their own money. Like, money, their money so diverse. They got commodities. They got gold bars. They got watches. They got everything that appreciates in value, man. And they still got all this left over. The sovereign fund. And one of those sovereign funds, bro, that these guys, man, be having.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, so that's nothing. $2 million is nothing. You know why I say that? Guess how much they giving Tom Brady to come play one flag football game? Look right here. 75, bro.
Ooh.
Wow.
Damn.
75 million, bro, to come play a flag football game, man. Bro, how can we have any kind of homelessness? How can we have any kind of? You gonna play a guy who cannot, you know, the last 5, 6, 7 years of his career, the man could not run 10 yards. But they had changed the game because of who he is, where you couldn't touch him. So
And they're just giving away money.
They giving away money, bro. 75, bro. 70
to play a single game of flag football in Saudi Arabia.
I know Michael Rubin's involved, their friends, so I'm going to say about $5 million.
$5 million, that's crazy. That's high. $5 million for a single game of flag football?
I say that because Tom Brady makes a lot of money, so it would take a lot of money.
Right. Well, the answer is higher, Bob. You want to take another guess?
Sure. All right,
Good.
5. All right, let me go $12 million.
$12 million for a single game of flag football.
That's a lot of money, it feels like.
Oh, it's a lot of money for most people. Yeah, no. Higher, Bob.
All right. I'm going to double it and add a little more. I'm going to say $30 million.
Higher, Bob.
40.
Higher, Bob.
50.
Higher, Bob.
55.
Higher, Bob.
60.
Higher, Bob.
65.
Higher, Bob.
70.
Saudi Arabia is paying Tom Brady $75 million.
What?
To play a single game of flag football. And for those of you out there that are like, I can't believe Dustin Johnson said yes to live. I can't believe Tom Brady and Saquon Barkley are going to take that dirty, filthy money. You would too.
I'm taking that money.
And my point, what I said on Friday, we all got a price.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, when you...
bro.
You see, what's his name? Tyson and Mayweather about to fight.
And Tank and Jake about to fight. Tank Davis and Jason Paul or Jake Paul or one of those guys about to fight, man. So it's everything is entertainment now.
Everything
is entertainment. Anything we want to talk about the fight? Crawford fight, and we just, did that surprise anybody?
I mean, Crawford, he did his thing. Definitely, he's from Omaha, Nebraska. What's right now is week 3 of NFL was crazy. NFL, every game, you had 5 games that went down to 30 seconds.
Man. Baltimore, I think Baltimore has a Super Bowl caliber offense, but I think it's too random. I've been watching Lamar Jackson for a while, since Louisville, and they seem, when a person has a week or two to prepare for him, they're able to handle him in big games.
Right.
They're able to handle him in big games because I think so much of, when you approach Lamar Jackson is, his creativity and his improv and this and that. But I was watching the game last night, how Detroit, he didn't get off.
Detroit got defense.
But I'm saying it's more than just having everybody got a defense, but you got to have those spies, like the linebackers. You got to have the folks, and what I saw Detroit they had 2 linebackers who would stay home and just watch, and guard those lanes. And every time it looked like Jackson was just one tackle away from breaking it, like boom, they made those tackles. They made good tackles, and they still scored 30 points. So, like I said, I think Baltimore you cannot stop them. Nobody can stop them. You can only contain them. Because 30 points, Lamar say, man, he didn't have his best game, but they still scored 30. And left some on the field because of turnovers. Left some on the field. So, but Detroit, they wasn't stopped at all. Baltimore's defense, bro, 5 runs, 5 touchdown drives. 5 scoring drives for touchdowns, including 2 over 90 yards. One like 96 yards, one 98 yards. Bruh, come on, man. That, reminds me of the Hurricanes the last few years.
Right.
The defense. When the going gets rough, and you need that stop, they wasn't doing the stop. This year seems like, they doing the stops. They doing the stops. So, the pressure's on, man. Here, look at this cartoon, man. This is the Dolphins. Mike McCarthy, or whatever his name, McDaniel with his $3,000 shoes, man. Why somebody released that information, bro? Like, once somebody talking about you around here wearing $3,000 shoes, and we 0-3, well, you better bring them bobos out.
You better come out with them Astros.
You better come out with them fish heads,
Why
boy.
you got the white in the man nose?
You see that?
Oh, man, because they were saying, like, he looked like he was whatever, man, but I ain't sending you this. Who sent you this?
You sent me this.
I did.
Yeah.
I must. Well, what time did I send you this? Let's see what it says. Let's see what
What we're
it
gonna
says.
do, Coach? If we don't start winning soon, I'm gonna get traded and you're gonna get fired. We'll be okay. Tua's gonna be back to his old self soon. I don't know, Coach. He's taking so many hits, he's going full retardo.
Oh yeah, I do remember this.
So you just gonna eat the peel and sticker too, huh? Yummy. Man, we're doomed. Nobody's doomed. Like you guys, I too used to be a poopy loser, but not anymore. How'd you turn it around, Josh? I became upbeat, Josh. Now I've won an MVP and married a famous actress. All it takes is one win, guys. Josh is right. We just need one win. Now let's go get it against the Bills and save our jobs. Oh, don't be silly. Upbeat Josh doesn't lose to blowheads, wife beaters, and tards. Anyways, remember to stay upbeat when you're unemployed. What are we gonna do, Coach?
Man, bro, it's not over. We got the Jets Monday Night Football. I think that's gonna be our first win, bro.
Dolphins gonna do something this year?
I didn't say all that, but I just say our team is not horrible. We were supposed to win those first two games. Like, we're supposed to be 2-1. We're supposed to be 2-1. We're supposed to lose that game to Buffalo right now. You know, but Indianapolis, who is undefeated right now, so maybe, but definitely, man, like, when do we lose to Indianapolis without Peyton Manning or Andrew Luck? Like, when they just had randos out there, we ain't supposed to lose to them, but, you know, it is what it is, man. So, another little controversy that came out, man, and folks is, like, basically trying to say, aha, you know, trying to explain that 5th round selection of Shedeur Sanders, saying that there were teams who had reached out, but, you know, the teams that reached out, they respectfully declined. Those teams being Baltimore and the Eagles. Now, if you're a guy who feels like you thought you could go number 1 in the draft, what do you look like going to a team where you got quarterbacks that, if they don't get hurt, got 10 years?
Yeah.
That you got to sit for you got to sit for 10 years? You know, so I'm not mad at that. Are you mad at that because he was like, you know, thank y'all for the interest, but you know what?
I would have did the same, especially when they all got the same skill set.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you two of the best to do it. And Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson, like, you're gonna sit behind those two great quarterbacks for 10 years and come and get garbage time here and there. Are you gonna do that? I don't think so. So let's hear what Dad has to say about it.
Cleveland, what's the best piece of advice you've given him as a dad and as a coach?
Be patient and be ready. You got to be ready when it's time. But when it's time, you're going to know. And it's coming up.
There we go.
You know, I got a prediction. I ain't telling nobody. I got a feeling when it's going to go down. But it's going to go down this year.
It's going to happen. All right.
Yeah, he can get a shot.
And that's all you can ask for as a player. All you can ask for is the opportunity, right?
Tell me this, because this is all over the media, because I know y'all keep it a buck. That's why I love y'all to life.
Yes.
They made a big deal out of Philly called us on draft day.
Okay.
They didn't mention that. I just let a cat out of the bag.
I didn't know that. Yeah, okay.
Who was it? Baltimore. And the Browns. And the Browns. They forget, I know, I played for Baltimore, so me and Ozzy are cool. So we understood that whole conversation, and he wanted to talk to Shedeur as well as he wanted to talk to me. And I put Shedeur on the phone, and Shedeur, I don't want to say how it went, but how in the world can somebody fault him for saying or thinking, why in the world would I go back up Lamar for 10 more years.
For sure.
I've never sat on the bench and said, well, I learned a lot today.
There we go.
God
So
damn.
can we? Right? Is there anything to say after that?
No, Cleveland, boy, they came back and won this weekend, boy. They did a great job. They came back and won.
Flacco did a good job.
I don't think it wasn't Flacco. It was another quarterback. I don't think it was Flacco.
If it wasn't Flacco, then that means it had to be the other rookie.
I think it was.
Uh-oh.
I think it was.
Why I ain't hear about it? So go ahead, bro. Cue up our guest, man. I want to keep her waiting.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the one, the only Mix Cox, bringing Cox time to Ask Mathis.
Yeah.
Yeah, explain that. I'm not gonna touch that. I'm just gonna
Explain what you want to know.
He just said Cox time.
It's Cox time.
Explain it. Explain it.
I am Miss Cox, East Atlanta's finest, the modern day rock star. That's my name. Cox. And you know, people are like, "Oh, your time is coming. Your time was." You know, everybody got their time. Everybody got their moment. But for me, I just feel like it's Cox time is literally yesterday, today, tomorrow, the next day to come.
Okay, that's what it is.
For sure.
All right. Cause we had a show, and it was for Cox Media, and
that's my family now.
Yes, we had a show for Cox Media. And so at the end of the show, Flo's like, "I love Cox."
Woo! Did you come for Cox? Woo!
And then, hey bro, we all just like stood there and look, and he was like,
"Hold on,
radio." He's like, "Radio."
Bring the whole full statement in.
Okay, so that's why. So was a little internal joke.
So my girl Miss Cox, she's just her second time coming to the radio station. She came like 2 years ago, and she's really moving around. Yeah,
dang. She's
been moving around L.A., D.C., New York. You know what I mean? Like,
she came in here with a big intro. She got that my man Axl Rose scarf bandana on. Ooh. She got the rock star thing working. Don't talk me to death. Let me see. Let's see what she on. Let's see what she on. Like that. Who are some of your influences?
So my major and main inspiration in the music industry, I always say Missy Elliott. Outside of Missy, I would go to people like Eve, Moni Love, Queen Latifah.
Hip hop women.
For sure.
So how you get to the rock? If those are your inspirations, like what was your inspiration for the rock? Or rock star is just your description of yourself?
So modern day rock star in terms of sex, love, money, party, like having a good time, that type of thing.
Okay.
Not
party like a rock star.
Right, basically.
Okay.
So I don't necessarily do rock music. I do hip hop, R&B, pop, you know, that type of vibes.
Yeah,
for sure.
Take it there. We take it there because I'm like, we have that. There's a rock band in Atlanta right now on the campus of Morehouse College that's getting some action right now.
Dope. Okay.
Yeah, they there's a couple brothers and some other guys in there. And they're getting, as my man Nino Breeze said, they getting some motion.
They got some motion going on.
Motion.
We got this record here. It's called Damn Right.
Profanity.
Yeah.
I don't know if they sent the clean or the dirty. I have a clean and a dirty version.
Yeah,
so.
you do have that.
Well, it's right in the title.
I have clean and dirty, so I don't. That's why I said I don't know which version that is.
Yeah, see,
we a wholesome show.
Yeah. Our show we
number one in the prison.
We're number one in the prisons and the jails, and so
y'all in the prison and the jail.
And they monitor. Sundays 11, so they monitor our content.
Oh.
So, but give them a sneak, you know.
No cussing in there.
No gunning. It's a no gunning show.
They'll just hear the voice, hear the sweet tones of Miss Cox.
They watching you.
They watching?
Yeah, it was on TV. Yeah.
Only thing I speak is all blue. Pop out and that's gon' break the news. I put these to sleep, it ain't no snooze. Whatever I do, show you how to move. I'ma show you how to move. I'ma show you how to move. I don't play no games, but I keep it Chico. If he say he score, brick it ain't no free throw. I can't save her, no I'm not your hero. If we talking cash, big bag, yeah, that's all me though. Put a number in the comment, lot of zeros. I'm a star in the movie, you on zero. Try to copy me like they had Kiko. I'm on my MJ, and Tito. Damn alright, but you better keep it tight, cause you steady looking around and get alright. I ain't never left the city, so I took them on the flight. But you should appreciate me, cause you finally left me right. Only thing I speak is all blue. Pop out and that's gon' break the news. I put these to sleep, it ain't no snooze. Whatever I do, I got something to prove. I'ma show you how to move. 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 But money maker, dance and make a dance, she can go around, won't do many men, buddy, call him patty cake man, touch the one, see my number one fan, buddy paid a bad but only one dance, now we acting like he really is the man, I can show you different, you can act your man, never extra, just to make the money dance, yeah, alright, I let him beat the box and now I call him Big Mike. I'm so good that he had to lose a fight, and now he claim he love me, so that, yeah right, now why you anything I speak is all blue. Pop out and that's gon' break the news. I put these to sleep, it ain't no snooze. They sleeping on me. Whatever I do, I got something to prove. I'ma show you how to move. I'ma show you how to move. I'ma show you how to move. I'ma show you how to move.
Like 237.
No, we ain't gonna do
240.
Okay, that's consistent with what's happening today. But good stuff.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Good job. How long you been doing this?
I'm gonna say almost a decade. I wrote my very first verse when I was 10 years old. I didn't really start seriously performing until about 15 to 16. That was when I did the first tour ever, which was Scream Tour with Michael Malden, G Girls, Diggy Simmons, Mindless Behavior. Yeah, did that, went hard and heavy, took 4 years off, went and obtained my bachelor's degree.
From where?
The illustrious Miles College, HBCU.
Oh, yeah, we used to play Miles.
Yeah.
We love to play Miles, usually doing homecoming because we win.
Oh.
It was funny because we was at this Tupac mansion, and they had all of the like Lil Wayne and T.I.'s the girls, OMG girls, like all the different celebrity kids rappers was at this event, and she happened to be there. I didn't even know her at the time, but when we was talking. And so I said, man, I was at that same event because I took some artists that was up here. But it was like all the celebrity artists' children all performed at Tupac mansion at the museum.
That's dope. What'd you study at Miles?
Mass Comm. My direct concentration was integrated public relations.
And where'd you grow up?
Where did I grow up? In Atlanta. I'm East Atlanta's finest. If you find somebody fun to let me know, but I'm sure.
I
hear
that. That Mass Comm. That's a lot of folks go to Clark for that. They go to Clark for that Mass Comm.
Yeah, I got a full ride to go to Miles, so we gonna take where you get a full ride.
Yeah, that business minded.
Graduated cum laude, so.
All right.
I be quiet about it, you know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying.
I kind of got a little Beauty and Brains or something going on. I don't know. Pop it, you saying pop it?
And what's your plan as far as, are you full time in this, or did you give yourself a period of time to say, boom, I'm going for it, a year, 2 years, 3 years, or you just like, I'm just gonna keep going until I make it?
Definitely with the last one, keep going until I make it, because I feel like when you put timestamps on things, they never really tend to go how you want to put it. And that's one, because you're not moving in your own time, or you're not operating within your own time. Time is not yours. It doesn't belong to you. So I can't be like, I have to be famous by tomorrow. If tomorrow, then I'm going to quit. Like, it doesn't work like that, because what's today? Tuesday. Then Friday might be my day that I pop, but I've already said, oh, I'm not, I'm not doing it. So when you operate within knowing that it's in God's timing and not yours, you just go until you can't go no more type of thing. Now, I do feel like there's certain aspects of things that I want to accomplish by a certain point, but again, it's like, I guess it would be more so on me putting that border around me, giving myself that extra pressure.
So what kind of team do you have behind you?
We're independent 100%, but I do have, I would say, like my manager, my mom, my second mom, my siblings, like everybody. I put all of my family basically in roles of where they're on like payroll under my business. So Miss Cox is the LLC. It is whole own brand and everything. So everybody has their own role of what they do that keeps our machine going until we do get that major deal.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And this record right here, this is the record you're pushing right now?
Currently, yes. That one, Go Ahead, and then Headboard featuring Lil Durk. So we got a 3-piece that's out right now.
Headboard right now.
So you feeling it?
Definitely. I'm feeling the flow.
Thank you.
I'm feeling the flow. I'm feeling the charisma, and Beauty and Brains, definitely love it.
I appreciate
that
you.
right now, because I was going to commend Young Miami on this letter that she, Puffy's getting sentenced
right
in October, and this letter that she wrote, I thought
just read
was
that.
very, it was like, yeah, we need that. I don't know if Sukiyani could write that letter and get.
Suki and I probably.
I don't think she. I don't know. I don't know if Suki could write that letter and the judge take it serious, and it's not like, and it's not
I'm
like
writing with crayons. That's crazy.
And it's not like Karish didn't have any rehabilitation to do, because she came out and said, she liked the showers and the, you know what I mean. But that letter,
that's my Aquarius sister,
was definitely, it was on point. So I like intelligent, ambitious, outgoing women that's not afraid to go out there. And it seems like your team, with your mom and then your godmother, on your team, we're like that. It reminds me of Ashanti. Like, we're very close to Ashanti's camp, and like her mom and sister and manager and pup, like, it's a family. So when you're around and everybody's like feeling you, then it tends to go. And before we get up out of here, man, this is directly for Stephen Miller, man, who was basically at Charlie Kirk's funeral saying that that they are the only ones, they meaning white men, are the only ones who've invented or done anything worth anything, right? And I'm sure he's been on Zoom, Microsoft Teams, FaceTime, WhatsApp. All that technology is courtesy of a sister, Marion Croak, who holds over 200 patents and is in the National Inventors Hall of Fame. So, we just want to get a little girl power.
That's right. Crazy. I ain't never heard of her.
Yeah, it's just like, the guy with the with the Super Soaker. A lot of folks come out and make that bread, and they have non-disclosure agreements because people pay them that money, but they definitely don't want you to disclose,
right,
that is you. Like, look how Tyrese messed up Dr. Dre money. He was gonna be a billionaire, and then Tyrese told before the deal, and Apple, they withdrew. They still paid him a lot of money for the beats by Dre, but not the billion he was supposed to get, because Tyrese, was so excited he couldn't contain himself, and he went on live and messed that man money up. So we're gonna leave, the last to you to tell us where we can follow you, where we can come see you, how long you gonna be in town.
Before you on there, we got a little
want to
time.
get something to eat?
Do
you like some food? I do too. What's that bushy beast?
What's your top top 3 female lyricists.
Oh, number 1, MC Light. I say MC Light, Nicki Minaj, and then.
Reggie, I wasn't asking you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's why I was like, oh, okay.
I apologize. My bad. Let me.
So I'm still gonna say what I said earlier. That's gonna go Moni Love, Queen Latifah, and Missy. Eve, and throw Eve in there too.
Really?
Well,
no,
I feel
Nicki ain't in there.
Respectfully, no.
But so the people like Moni Love. When you say you like Moni Love, that's big to me because Moni, she like brought so much flavor when she came.
Yeah, like Slick Rick.
Yeah, she was
being from overseas coming over here with that.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's like each of the women that I named all have their own different unique thing that I feel like I gravitate to in regards to saying or calling them like my inspiration. So like Eve, at the fact that she's an artist and she does move like acts and stuff like that, and I do the same thing, so I'm like, okay, cool, I can pull that from Eve. Moni Love, just like you said, her delivery, her diction. When I first started doing artist development, I had to learn Moni Love's Moni in the middle, like from start to finish, where she took her pauses and how she pronounces her words and all of that stuff like that. And then Missy Elliott, just from being a true entertainer from start to finish. And I think for me, that's like, it's not just about making the music, it's making the music, but also selling it. So when you perform, when you do interviews, everything as a whole, you have to be entertaining.
Now, I forgot to let Mathis know she is also an actress.
Yes.
On
she
movies.
Just told us.
Right.
So.
Right.
Yes,
so
yes.
Talk about the movies that's out and what's coming up.
So far right now, I'm on Amazon, Tubi, and Peacock, and 4 movies: Hot Girls, For the Gram, Wreck-Ace, and Make It Rain. Make It Rain has a little Scrappy, Bangladesh, and Michael Montana in there. Wreck-Ace has Columbus Short, Roscoe Dash, Michael Montana in there. The list, yeah, those are those. And then I just currently finished.
Do you rap and act under the same name?
Yes. So, well, let me clarify. I'm on the soundtrack of all of the movies, but the directors that I deal with, they give me a role, so I'm not playing Miss Cox. Like, I won't be an artist in all of the movies. I may have like an actual role where I'm playing somebody's sister or somebody's cousin, so it's a whole different character.
No, I'm saying like when they on the credits, do they say Miss Cox?
Yes, yeah. They'll say Keisha as Miss Cox or whatever, you know. Yeah, so yeah, absolutely. And then, that's what we're working on now. What we just finished up is called The Grass. That should be out later on this year.
Cool.
And then I also am on the soundtrack for all the movies that I'm in. So you do get to see me acting, and you get music scored on both.
I'm peeping the words, the diction. You know, peeping the diction. She just said scored. Diction. You know, I have a little notes that I'm taking.
Not you writing it down.
You know, she went to school for real, taking it down. Like some folks.
I went to ICDC.
What was the name of the guy? What was the name of the guy who was like all over the net talking about? He could have went to this school or whatever. And it was like, nah, he didn't. It was like, he didn't go. He didn't go. What about Doechii? You what do you think of Doechii?
Fan of Doechii for sure.
Is like are you like how would you characterize your music? Because you know you have like the melodic stuff like Big Mama. Who's Big Mama? Lotto. Like Lotto said, what's he gonna do for Big Mama? Da, da, da. I'd say that's more like melodic, but I've heard a lot of your stuff is lyrical. Like it's more lyrical storytelling. Like, are you a poet as well? Is that like
I'm not
you started
a poet.
with spoken word? Or
Never did spoken word
no?
ever.
Okay.
I just always liked to write. So in school, like language arts, writing stories was always my thing. Outside of math, it was math first, and then
that's definitely some
math first. But right after math, it was language arts for sure.
All right. Where can they find you?
You guys can follow me everywhere. My direct website is mzcox.com, mzcoxx.com. Outside of that, you can stream my music. You can follow me on any social media platforms where you stream whatever you do is Ms. Cox. That's MZCOXX again. That's MZCOXXXX if you're nasty. Oh yeah, it's Cox time.
Like that.
It's Cox time. This came up. Damn. All right.
And blow a kiss to our inmates.
Just added on there.
Wow, free you, baby.
They gonna need some alone time.
Free you.
Gotta look out for everybody at cell block 46.
Yeah, free you, baby. Until you free.
Yo, you gotta put up some of her footage, man. People in some. You gotta put some of the footage up.
Yeah, they gotta see that.
Put some
It's
of the
a show.
I'll email you some of the videos.
Yeah, send us some videos, man. I love it.
Yeah, she's definitely. That's why I said she's gonna be here. I said Tuesday. I said, I'm gonna have you do the show with Mathis. That's live on video mix.
Dope.
So it comes back
this
on
is,
Sunday.
I said, this is a vibe.
Yeah, yes. And
I like this.
I'm sitting there like, man, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.